Looks like everybody's getting into the World Cup spirit right now.
E vai la prende, dai, levagliela. Prendila te la palla.
Jesus.
He was putting the little ball around his little head. It was so cute.
My God. Sign that turtle to a contract and give that man a jersey.
Wait, go ahead.
Okay, the cuteness factor on that video killed me, but hey, got a great show for you guys. It's SCNS Live. Everybody, welcome to the show.
Yeah!
SCNS Live.
Yeah!
That's right. We got the crew in the house tonight, but let's go ahead and get some introductions. To my left, Miss Cora.
Hi, I just also want to point out that was a tortoise, not a turtle.
Turtle, tortoise, there's no difference. Anyway.
Yes, there is. Don't make me fight you on that.
Oh, God. And off to my right, Mr. Matt.
Hey, maybe if we had that tortoise, maybe Greece wouldn't have lost and gotten out of the World Cup.
Oh!
USA's not in there anyway, and Spain is already gone.
I know!
Okay. Children.
Anyway, hey.
Germany's still there. Germany's still there.
Yes, this is true. Also, so is Brazil. And I just want Brazil to win, so that way when they win, the whole country just implodes.
Okay, shut up about soccer.
No! We will never shut up about soccer.
God.
Also, by the way, guys, Independence Day episode. Fun times, yeah. Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. Yeah.
Viva España?
Okay, well, we got a great show for you guys tonight. Of course, we got some SCNN. Miss Halo Sama of Shonuff Studios is in the house. She's going to school you.
Woo!
Sailor Moon and the big premiere coming up this week. And yes, this is our Independence Day episode. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Y'all can watch as long as you want to. You ain't got to go to work tomorrow. But anyway, we're going to take a look at Shelton Perry's Teen Titans Project Episode 1, which just debuted this week. And it's going to be a good show. But for now, let's get to some super cool nerd news. All right, so kicking off the show, I had some disparaging things to say about Transformers 4 last week, but apparently Michael Bay does not give a shit what I have to say about Transformers. In fact, he announced today, a couple of days ago, that he really didn't care about the reviews, and I did say before this movie was critic-proof. It's still going to make millions of dollars despite the weak storyline, disjointed storyline, unusable characters, stupid dialogue, scenes not making sense. I mean, I could go on. But Michael Bay said, there are going to be haters out there, and I welcome them. It brings the dialogue to the film. That's one thing, but when your movie's rating at about, 18% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's the worst one ever of the series, it isn't so much the fans hate it, it's you made a bad film. So, that's my 2 cents on it.
It's funny that he says it brings dialogue to the film because that's what his film lacks.
Oh! So I'm talking about.
Got a little warm up in here with that burn.
Woo! But yeah, the movie is one of the lowest rated ever. I had complaints about the storyline, but apparently Michael Bay does not give a crap, which alarms me. I mean, yes, we've given Bay a lot of crap in the past. Everybody has. Do you think he's just tuned us out, or?
Oh yeah, dude. He's tuned us out since Pearl Harbor.
Well, he's been tuning us out, period, throughout his career. But what do you think about that? The guy just basically said, "I don't care what you think about what I do."
Now, normally I would say artists should have that mentality. I don't care what you think. I know I'm good. Because as an artist, if you don't have that mentality, you'll never get better. But at the same time, Michael Bay, that movie was shit. What did you do? You have to be able to take criticism. You have to take it, you have to look at it and analyze. Is this actual criticism? Or are they just being a douche?
Guys, you know what's worse?
What?
We also have to deal with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh God!
Oh God!
I know.
I don't know.
It's not over. It's not over.
You know what? We need some good news. Cora, bring me some good news.
I have some fantastic news. And I can sum it up in 3 words. Pacific Rim 2.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
The only Jaeger I'll participate with.
Yes, Pacific Rim 2! Look at that Gypsy Danger. Anyway.
I'll touch it too. Let me touch it. Oh, hello there. Okay, I gotta go now.
Anyway. It has officially been confirmed. We are going to get a Pacific Rim 2.
DOS!
And it will come out April 7th, or the planned date, because it can change, April 7th, 2017. But if you can't wait that long.
2017. I'm sorry. That came out of nowhere. My bad. Sorry.
Jason,
That was kind of delayed.
think of some things. Look, we've got Marvel movies in the meantime. We've got Star Wars in the meantime.
Okay.
We also
We've
have.
got DC movies in the meantime.
Shut up and get over there.
We also have an animated feature.
What?
It's going to be called Pacific Rim Tales of Year Zero.
Really?
Yes.
When's that coming out?
It did not say.
Dang it.
I'm
We're
sure
gonna
if I actually dug, I could find dates.
Well, we can
However-
assume it'll tease us till Pacific Rim
Yeah.
2 comes out.
Here's Guillermo del Toro just wiggling that carrot. Just being like, hey guys.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I'm chasing that carrot at top
Yeah.
speed. Top speed. But what do you guys think? Because he's mentioned that there's going to be that some of the characters are going to come back. He even name dropped that maybe Hannibal Cho will come back.
Ooh. Well, he did live. I mean,
He did.
That was hilarious.
if there's one thing I like, it's giant robots.
Absolutely.
And if you animate those giant robots, you pretty much got me. So, Guillermo, we're in, buddy.
Well, I'm really excited too because we already know that in this next script he's writing that there's going to be a fusion between a Jaeger and a kaiju. And I think that's going to be so awesome to see.
I want to see how they pull that off. Like, I really want to see how they pull that off. I'm vibrating with excitement.
Oh. All right.
Oh, my.
Oh,
Sorry,
my.
I couldn't help it.
Both
Bye.
the "oh" thing at the same time concerns me.
I'm sorry, when a woman says they're vibrating with excitement, I kind of tend to get that reaction a little bit, so...
Speaking of, well, you know, that's a good lead in to your story.
You're trying to segue so hard right now.
I had something that was really bad, but I'm going to go ahead and segue into...
But you know what?
What's up?
The girl in our next door is pretty bad. Matt, talk about it.
That was better than what I was going to do.
Well, this is one woman who's not vibrating with excitement. This is Lindsay Lohan. She's actually suing Grand Theft Auto 5 creators, Rockstar Games, and Take-Two Interactive Software. Now, the reason why, and this is something that they talked about 7 months ago, she said, oh, I'm threatening. This is going to happen unless you fix this. She is suing for her likeness. Because if you've played the game, you'll find that there's a mission with Lacey Jones, who is this once big Hollywood star, who talks about how her fame is so hard and all this other stuff, and it even looks a little like her, as you can kind of see right over here. So yes, she's currently suing them And this is a game that made over $1 billion, all right? So she's just trying to milk that cow as much as she can. But Take-Two actually declined to comment, saying that they don't discuss publicly legal matters.
So what's the settlement going to be? A couple ounces of cocaine and a carton of Marlboro Lights?
Oh!
Go fuck yourself, Lindsay. Oh, I'm sorry.
This episode of SCNS Live brought to you by the letter B for birds.
I would say go apply some cold water to that one, but let's just go ahead and move into skin grafts.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Seriously, come on. This is such coattail riding.
It really is.
No one gives a fuck who Lindsay Lohan is anymore. I'm sorry, that was my 2. No one cares.
I'll be honest, when I played this game, I did not think when I'm driving around that this is Lindsay Lohan that I'm trying to help out with the paparazzi. You know, it's stupid. She's just trying to make money because she can't make a movie at the moment, or ever. Just can't make a good movie. I mean, the last good movie she made was The Parent Trap, and that was back whenever I was, 13, and I still don't care about that movie. So, anyway.
What about Mean Girls?
Oh, that's right.
Don't forget about Mean Girls.
I'm sorry about Mean Girls.
I will harm you if you forget about Mean Girls. Ask Jason.
Do you love that movie?
Yes.
How much do you love that movie?
A lot.
I have never actually seen Mean Girls.
It's okay.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
Look, if I really want to punish myself, I'll go watch. I don't know. No, I'm not going to watch a Lindsay Lohan. Go, shut up. Just go away. Go slink into obscurity, or go to jail again. I don't know. Something.
Just get into Herbie's
Go
car.
away.
Drive away. Jason, you got a story about something a little bit more exciting than this.
I don't know about exciting. We don't usually go into the realm of political theater here, but when it's something so ridiculous, we can't help it. I actually got to pull up this guy's name because it's basically he lost an election. Hold on, his name is Timothy Murray. He is insisting that he should be the winner, even though he lost the vote, because his opponent, Mr. Frank Lucas, actually was killed years ago and has been replaced by a double or a robot.
What?
I'm not making this up. I can't make this up. That's why I'm reading off of this man. In a statement, Murray, who did not respond to an interview request, also reassured voters that he is not a body double. I, Timothy Ray Murray, am a human born in Oklahoma, obtained and continue. Hold on, I got to read this without cracking.
Oh my God.
Obtained and continue to fully meet the requirements to serve as a U.S. representative when honored to so. I will never use a lookalike to replace my office message to you or anyone else, as both the other Republican challengers have.
It's exactly what a robot would say. Exactly what a robot would say.
His opponent did say that I have been accused of a lot of things. I've never been accused of being a robot, though. So, yeah, this is a Republican primary, and how did this guy get on the ballot?
Oh
He
my
actually
God.
says that his opponent was hung years ago in Croatia,
Wow.
and it was actually televised, and this is enough evidence.
Woo!
I know.
Dude, this...
Do what you will, this guy just came out of nowhere. How the hell did he expect to get elected anything?
We may look back on this later as the beginning trial testing of Skynet. When they were trying to take over the world, they're like,
Okay.
This is our first one.
Okay, look, if somebody accidentally sprays this candidate, Mr. Lucas, with some water, and he starts to fritz out, I'll be like, oh my God, he was right. I doubt if that's going to happen. I'm just saying. This is the kind of crackball stuff we find.
I think he needs a special jacket so that he can hug himself and then put him in a room where he can't hurt himself.
I wonder if he goes to concede the speech. He goes to concede the speech, he's shaking his hand like throws a magnet at him. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I think there's a flaw in that plan, though, Cora. I mean, if he's got the straitjacket, he's a cyborg. He just rips that thing off and starts killing everybody.
No, I'm talking about the dude that accused.
Oh.
He needs to be put in a jacket that can hug himself.
Was his name John Connor?
I don't know. Maybe
Hmm.
So.
Jason, don't do any more research. Cora!
Yes.
All right.
You've got a story.
Yes, I do. I do. And it's full of rainbows. Literally.
Hey there.
Pretty much. We have a name for one of the new characters in Dragon Age Inquisition, Dorian. He's going to be a mage, and he is going to be the first canon completely gay character.
Hello.
And he's a party member, so he's not just like a random person over here or a random
Party.
guy over there. Wrong kind of party.
Sorry.
I'm sure they'd accept that kind of party over this kind of party, but he'll be in your party. I think that's pretty awesome.
Well, I'm always happy that there's no exclusiveness in video games. I'm happy to see characters like this. But is this really coming out? I mean, look at that facial hair. Look at that energy aura. Come on. Come on.
Jason,
Okay, that might be a
Jason?
little...
your inner gayness is coming out.
I'm just saying that energy aura screams gay. That's all I'm saying.
Next thing you're going to say is, you're going to wear those shoes with that robe?
No, I'm always happy. There was a good article out about an exclusive by Anthony Birch here recently too. But
Well, I'm not actually that. I don't necessarily think it's like huge because I mean I guess because of the fact that it's the first just straight up only gay character. I guess that's definitely a cool thing. But I mean, you look at the first Dragon Age Origins. I mean, you had a character. He was this elf that he was bi, basically. You could have sex with a guy on screen. It's fine. Two guys having sex. I may have done it. I got the achievement. Whatever. We're not talking about that. But either way,
But that's a bisexual character or a pansexual character because he said he didn't care. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. But this is a completely gay character. And he mentioned that it will be really fun to go into his backstory because he is a mage and the whole mage's
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
their whole thing is perfection. Perfection. And that is seen as not perfection, and he actually voluntarily isolated himself from everything.
I didn't think about that side. That's actually
Yeah,
really, really
the
intriguing.
story side is going to be fantastic.
Mhm.
And actually the creator, and I cannot remember his name, and I feel terrible, and I tried to pull up the article and I couldn't find it again. Wait.
BioWare?
No, the actual
Oh, okay.
guy that created the character. David Gator. He said that and I'm assuming from the article that he is a gay man himself because he said creating this character was a personal thing for him. So.
Was that I wonder why it was a personal thing for him.
I'm assuming because he is gay.
Or maybe he's got a son who's gay
Or he's got
something
someone
like
that he's close to that's gay.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's interesting. I would like to know that,
Yes.
If they could get like an article for him, that'd be cool to know.
Yes.
Or if he wants to come on the show, we'd love to have him.
Yeah, I would love to have you. Please come on the show. I'm totally assuming that you're watching this. Come on the show.
Absolutely, he is. Well, I've got some big news myself.
What was that?
Really?
I don't know if you guys are big fans of this show, but I'm a super fan of this show. Community is being revived. It's being reborn. NBC canceled Community earlier in the year, and Yahoo has picked it back up. It's picked it back up for the 6th season, and those who are fans of the show know that the running gag was 6 seasons in a movie. Well, Dan Harmon is still kind of humoring that idea, especially now that they have a 6th season. And a lot of the stars are excited about it. I know us fans are excited about it. Now, if you're wondering if it's going to be kind of like how Netflix is, where they just throw all the episodes on and you just binge watch, that's not going to be the case with Yahoo. Yahoo wants to do a weekly episodic season 6. So that way, it's like NBC was. Every week you go on Yahoo, and it's going to help Yahoo out too because, their stock's kind of dropped a little bit as well. So it's going to start releasing in the fall, so that's whenever you can start watching it. And I'm really excited. Because I think like NBC kind of held them back, and it's different from how NBC cut Scrubs and then they went to ABC. This is totally Community. This is theirs. They don't have to worry about censorship now. They're on Yahoo, so it's pretty exciting. Yeah, you guys don't care.
I never watched it. I'm sorry. I
It's
got
fine.
nothing.
It's a great show.
I've got no.
Yeah.
I watched
Halo
one
knows.
episode.
Halo's sitting there hearting it over here. She's awesome. Come over here, Halo. Come over here.
God.
We're going to be the 2 Community people right here. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Community. This
We'll
fall.
be the two non-community people then. Yeah.
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 Chris, don't
Yeah.
show them. They're not cool enough. Go to a blank screen.
Hey, that's not cool.
Yes, thank you. Excellent.
Jack Wagon.
You want to go, bro? I'll take you out.
All right, Jason, you've got a pretty interesting story yourself regarding NBC.
Actually, yeah, everybody's been excited for the new NBC series Constantine that's coming up, mainly because NBC seems to have gotten it right this time. Constantine is blonde. He's British. He's a bit of a scoundrel. However, do not expect him to be lighting up. While we will have things like this. See, that was a joke. So you don't expect him to light up. See? However, John Constantine, who is known for his hard drinking and chain smoking habits, will not be smoking in Constantine. Get the hell out of here. Anyway, and you know what? There's not really a lot of explanation that's needed here. I kind of saw this coming, though. Let's face it. It's, smoking is out. Some people don't do it anymore. I mean, I quit myself, so of course they don't want to set a bad example. So John Constantine will not be smoking in the NBC series. Now, granted, guys, what do y'all think? Because he's known for it, but is it really necessary for the character, Cora?
I would want to know why, other than bad example being set, because I didn't need I saw TV people smoking all the time. I never wanted to. Well, then again, health class took care of that for me by showing this is your lung on smoking.
Well, even on the Keanu Reeves movie, sorry, that he stopped and was chewing the gum at the end. Ooh, message. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Instead of them doing something like that, I kind of would rather just see it not added at all. Just don't even address it. Just let it go, and I could see doing it like that.
I mean, for me, what does it add? I mean, is it really going to add anything other than fan service? It's not going to be like smoking killed my dad. It's nothing like that. It's just something he does to just get over some of the stuff. So I'm pretty sure what they will show is maybe like a smoky apartment building. His apartment, smoking, maybe some cigarette butts on the ground. 'Cause I'm sure they're going to incorporate it somehow. They're just never going to show him actually smoking.
Well, from the trailers we saw, he was going to be in an asylum or whatever
Right.
at the beginning. So, I mean, like I said, let's just not even address it. It's not necessary for the characters. I'm willing to let it go. So, this is one time as a fan, I'm just not going to complain.
It's not going to do anything.
It's not a big thing to complain about because it's a major part of his character, but it's not something that's taking away the biggest part of him. It's not like if you took Hawkeye and took away the fact that he could shoot a bow and arrow.
Yeah, that's completely different.
And it's not
my God.
And it's not
if
like
Hawkeye just showed up and he's just like, I have a whip now. I would die. I seriously would.
And there's also
the look on your face, right?
That was awesome. But it's also not like they made him some brunette-headed tux like this guy that really can't act, So I really can't say anything.
Get off Keanu Reeves.
Anyway.
Keanu Reeves is a good person, actually.
Keanu Reeves is a snake.
All right. Hannah,
Yes.
give me a dirty, dirty story.
All right. Since Rob is not here.
Channel our inner Rob.
Got it. Okay, I'm good. All right, so there is a company, ZIZ Entertainment. They do porn videos. They also do cosplay porn videos. And, to each their own. That's not anything new. People have been doing that for a while, especially since cosplay is starting to get bigger.
And watching it for a while.
Mm.
What? Sorry.
You know what Jason does on Tuesday nights?
Tuesdays. Tuesday. Anyway.
Show me that titties. Show them titties.
Anyways, ZIZ Entertainment has released 2 porn videos based on an adult video game called. One of them is called Taimanin Asagi, and the other is Taimanin Yukikaze.
That's Taiman Asagi. Taimanin Asagi.
Thank you, Jason.
Man, Jason.
What?
Jason.
I mean, I've heard of it.
Jason.
Heard of it.
You a straight up bitch. You a straight up bitch.
Anyways, they've done those 2 videos, and they've auctioned off the costumes from these movies. They've auctioned them off. Now, who wants to take a wild guess
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't going to.
Do I need to separate you two?
We're pretty much separated already. But
I'll go wild on anything.
anyway, I'm sorry. Please.
Porn.
I'm really actually curious about what you're about to say.
All right, take a wild guess at what are their 5-piece costumes?
Hold on a second. Can we clarify something real quick?
Yes.
This is an actual prop from the movie.
Yes, these are actual
So this
costumes.
was used.
Yes.
No.
I'll put 5 pieces on her.
But you know what? There's other people that are into that, so I'm going to go ahead and say $700.
What about you? What about you, Matt? What do you
There's
think?
people that will pay top dollar for something like that. So
Ooh, priceless. Yeah, let's get all over that. It is. I love you, Rob.
if Rob was here, he'd be like, it was used.
Matt, your guess.
A number.
Number.
Oh, I actually have to give a number. $1,000.
You both are wrong.
What?
There were 534 bids, and their 5-piece costume reached up to, drumroll please, $3,498.
What? Whoa!
I was closer. I win. The price is right.
Wait a second. This is a used thing.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm saying the key word here that drives the price up. My bad.
I'm sorry, that was the 6-piece costume. The 3-piece costume got 500 bids and got $3,448.
500 of y'all out there got a problem. And apparently,
Now,
the
the appeal of the costumes are they're very well-made costumes, or at least they look very well-made. I mean, they stood up to sex, so I mean, I guess they're good.
Oh, they're well made to take them off.
Rob, we're sorry.
Oh God.
I take no part of this whole "let's be Rob" thing. Although I just went Rob.
Give me one of them for a discount.
Oh wait, if I'm gonna be Rob.
I
Wait, no. Are we allowed to have this on the screen anymore?
don't know. No, not really.
That's his beer.
Step back. Mhm.
Yeah.
There we go. Give me that.
I'm
his
Rob.
beer.
You're breaking the fourth wall here.
I don't. Do I look like I give two shits? No. Now, while I hold his beer hostage, and you know, it's technically a stealing crime, I guess. I'm stealing it from him. It's mine now. You've got a story, don't you, Matt? That involves crime.
I blacked out for like that entire last story. But either way, yes, Sherlock Holmes is coming back. Sherlock Holmes is coming back for Series 4 on BBC. He will be coming back for a special and 3-episode arc. So that's going to be really exciting to watch. Now, it's going to start filming in January, so the special will more likely be another Christmas special, as BBC likes to do. So Sherlock is coming back. Everybody else is coming back. And if you watch the last season, you'll notice that, and I'm sorry, spoiler alert, but potentially Moriarty's back. So, it's going to be really exciting. We're going to see what happens, and who knows? Anything is possible. But, back to you, Jason.
All right. So yeah, that's our super cool nerd news hour. Not hour. That's our super cool nerd news.
It was half an hour.
However, we did have some fun this weekend. The weekend before, we got together and we did another episode of Noobing. And this time around, and we said Linda was the noob, but let's go ahead and throw Mr. Robin Tropy in there as well as a noob. Now, this is a little edited version. The full video is on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/entitled SCNS. But for now, let's take a look at Noobing Episode 3.
Okay, guys, welcome to our 3rd edition of Noobing. I'm Matt right here. We got Jason over here. We've got Linda. Linda from the chat. She's right here.
I'm the noob.
She's the noob.
Yeah.
And we also have Rob over here. How's it going, Rob?
Who's kind of a noob too.
We've got 2 noobs. It's a double noob edition, and we're doing Halo this time.
So are we killing each other this time?
We're doing. I just said it's a free for all.
I wasn't listening.
You need to listen.
You never listen.
I don't.
You're a horrible person.
I am.
Here's a
Hey, how am I dead already?
Because you're an idiot. Oh, you died. What happened? Oh! Linda, kill me! Linda, kill me! DJ Chris, the station. Don't get to Oh! You don't even know how to use a sword!
I was gonna chop
The
you.
easiest thing you could ever play with, you don't know how to use. took it anyway.
Oh! Sometimes you just gotta take a rock to the face.
It's a lot longer than you.
Who just wasted me? That was Rob. I tried to blow us.
Yes, wait. Rob's in second place. What's your excuse, Pete? Guy who just called himself the Teabag Daddy?
That's right.
Are you really?
No,
Are you really
I just want you to
Teabag?
run.
Oh, I have another one. I'll still show you how to use it. Oh my god, he's on coke. So, you know. Whenever you're ready.
Ah! You got the rocket launcher, you bastard!
Game over.
Round one!
Rob, give me the fucking tape. What in the hell?
Asshole!
What the hell? Dude!
Woo!
Yeah, Linda! Alright guys, that was our episode of Noobing. Thank you so much for joining us, and keep watching out because we'll be doing a lot more of this. Linda, did you have fun?
I had fun, and I want to see some of the people who saw this in the chat room.
That's right. Rob, did you have fun?
Get off.
Yes! Alright. Thanks guys, keep on nerding.
Kill him. Okay, guys, that was a short look. We did a full hour playthrough. We did several matches. I gotta hand it to Matt. You actually whooped the crap out of everybody on Halo this time around.
Well, thank you. I mean, I've played it for years, though, and I'm glad that Linda and Rob had a good time. I'm glad you did. Except, you know, I really had to show you up. I'm sorry, because before we were playing,
It's okay.
he called himself, and I quote, I'm the Teabag Daddy. And
That was more because I thought that was funny than
had to
anything
get
else.
him. I had to just destroy him after that.
There will have to be another noobing. Are we gonna have to get like a championship belt or
We
something?
really do, because so far I'm up on you. I'm up by 1 on you.
I think Cora has a good idea for noobing that's going to be coming up soon. A little old school. She's gonna school Rob, right?
If we can
Yeah.
figure that out, yeah, that'd be great.
I think we actually figured that out.
Did we?
I think
Excellent.
so.
Oh, whoop. Well, there'll probably be some more noobing coming up here soon. All right, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, Ms. Halo Sama of Shonuff Studios is going to join us. We're going to be talking a little bit of Sailor Moon. But for now, let's go ahead and take a little commercial break. I'm Star-Lord, man. All right, so I'm not Star-Lord, but I mean, it's a nerd class. It's like the nerd. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, sorry for the short hiatus from Picks on the Rack. But hey, let's not worry. It's back. It's me. We got comics. Let's talk about it. So, of course, we're 30 days away from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie premiering. Marvel's pushing all of the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, and I gotta tell you, I'm on board for it because this week we're looking at Rocket Raccoon #1. This book is hilarious. I love the artwork. There were a lot of variant covers that were released for it too. Even one with a Lego Stan Lee. I don't know why, but hey, it's Lego Stan Lee. This book is funny. I keep hearing that it's like Rocket's going to be the breakout character for Guardians of the Galaxy. And this issue really highlights that. It has a lot of humor. Just a good book. Definitely recommend picking this one up this week. And also continuing with Guardians of the Galaxy, we have Legendary Star-Lord #1. And this is an okay book. As we can see, some of the movie designs are starting to leak over into the Marvel Universe. And I'm actually okay with that. I dig the new Peter Quill look. I don't so much mind the old one, and I don't mind the new one. So we'll give a look at some of the motivations behind Peter Quill, the Star-Lord, and what he does. It's a nice little rogue scoundrel book. That's worth picking up for a nice quick read. Now, I love Big Trouble in Little China, the movie. Now, I missed out on the #1 for that one, but when it picks back up, definitely in for it. So, Big Trouble in Little China from Boom Studios, #2 came out. And this is a really good book. If you're a fan of the 80s movie, you want to get this. And if you're not, get it anyway, because it's a great book. And I can't help but hear Kurt Russell's voice as I'm reading it. Just a continuation of this character. Who would have known? It's a good book. Just go pick this one up. I definitely recommend it. I love the artwork. It captures Jack's humor very well. Just go. It's good. Go to your shop, get this one. This one right here. Speaking of time travel, let's go ahead and take a trip back to the 90s with Deadpool versus X-Force. Now, this is the first meeting of the X-Force team from the 90s and Deadpool. It's a pretty good read. The humor from Deadpool is pretty good. We get to look at the old X-Force team. The only thing is, I hope they don't make the X-Force team just look like total chumps in this. I know Deadpool was pretty deadly and everything, but and he's a really popular character right now. But I really like the X-Force in the 90s, and I'm willing to stick with the book, but please, don't make X-Force look like a bunch of just spazzes, okay? They're not comic relief, they're heroes. Damn it. So that's it for me, guys, from Picks from the Rack. Make sure you check us out tomorrow night. SCNS Live, all new, episode 20. Special guest will be Halo Sama from Shonuff Studios. Come by and school us on a little bit of Sailor Moon. That's right, I said Sailor Moon. Go ahead and watch tomorrow night. Until next time, guys, I'm Jason the X, and see you next time. That's right, Picks from the Rack. Finally bringing it back. Sorry I haven't done it in a while. My bad, but, I got things to do, okay? I'm sorry. You got it back, all right?
Like buying toys.
And
watching porn.
them.
Buying toys.
I don't need to anyway. Okay, this week was a big week for one of our friends who's been on the show multiple times, Mr. Chelton Perry of the Teen Titans Project. Debuted episode 1. It's a 12-minute episode. If you have not seen it, it's doing pretty well on the internet right now.
Yeah, it's got over like 3,000 views right now. Yeah.
I think you guys should go ahead, check that out, share it with some people, because I liked it. And on a personal note, we've been following Shelton for quite some time. And it was because we knew that one day we were going to see something like this. Overall, I liked the episode. He has a really strong cast. I really liked how some of the shots in the series were done. Overall, I kind of want more. Because that's the main thing. He left us wanting more. There were some flaws with it. But, this is a fan film. And I saw a couple of gripes about it online, but people don't realize this is a labor of love from him. This isn't exactly a couple of $1 million and $1 million spent for every 1 minute of the movie, and then you made a piece of crap movie, Michael Bay. Sorry.
So, I mean, I have that side if you want. You can step off the soapbox for a second. I can talk about that side about the gripes. I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. I think it's a great springboard. I love Chelton to death, and so Chelton, any of this is anything personal. I think it's a good startup. There were a couple of things that, as a viewer, and you think about, okay, does everyone who watches this, are they an expert of Teen Titans? There were a couple of things that I felt like weren't explained, but I feel like could be explained in the next episode, so I'm not going to pass judgment on it. There's a lot of things that happen. It starts from the start of go. Like it is, boom. You're going through all the stuff. It's interesting, and I think everyone should definitely watch it. Shelton's going to be coming out with more. It's going to be good. We're really excited for what could be next because there's a lot that I feel like is going to be answered. And ooh, man, I got to tell you, that one scene with Wonder Woman outside the high school, Wonder Girl. Well, that was probably my favorite moment. So I was actually pretty excited about
I think a lot of people have also made the point, this is the first time that Starfire has ever been live action.
It's not just Starfire. This is the first time all of them have been live action.
Well, not
all. Teen Titans in general.
You're right. Actually, yes, that is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
I did like some of the effects were very subtle. The sound was very good.
It was.
Whoever edited this was really good. I'm impressed by the editing.
And watching Superboy fly across, like all I was thinking when I was watching that is thinking about Shelton watching, looking at the computer and just be like getting goosebumps, Yeah. God, it was. I'm really excited for you, Shelton. I'm excited to see what happens next. And you're right. The visual effects were just great. They really
are planning on doing a little something. We're going to get some of the cast members and we're going to talk to them about their experiences in the film. What they think of the characters, but look for that in the future.
Is this a film or is this like an episodic series?
It's going to be an episodic series.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
But I really love the characters and good job with the casting.
The casting was great. It really was.
But anyway, we are moving on to our feature. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome back Oh, we have a clip.
Yes, we have a clip.
Oh, I'm sorry, we do have a clip.
Yeah,
we're going to give you guys a little bit of... thank you very much. Sorry, whatever. We don't have teleprompters here. It's a live show. Anyway... Here is a little taste of Teen Titans Project if you haven't seen it.
I thought you had some fancy dinner to attend tonight. Or do you really not trust me out by myself?
Something came up.
Oh yeah? Some more action? The Joker escaped from Arkham? No? Oh, I know. Mr. Freeze is attempting to take over the city? No? The Penguin decided to upgrade to sushi?
You've been invited to join the Titans.
You're joking, right?
All right, guys. So, like I said, welcoming back to the show, Miss Halo Sama of Shonuff Studios and our own Cora. Take it away, ladies.
So, what's coming up this week?
Sailor Moon Crystal.
Sailor Moon Crystal, oh my goodness.
I'm so excited.
I'm super excited. I've been excited since the manga came out in the early 90s. Been following it ever since.
I watched the cartoon when I was a kid. I didn't read the manga a lot. I didn't have access to it. When I got into it, they stopped carrying it at my bookstore.
Well, to be fair, I am old as hell. So I actually read all the manga before I ever saw the anime. And then, so my mind was blown then. So I'm really excited. I love the anime. I love the manga. But I'm really excited about the new anime simply because it's really close to Naoko Takushi's original artwork and storyline.
Right. And I don't know if it's still out there on the internet, but they did leak what our opening theme is going to be and the Sailor Moon transformation, which, oh my god, the theme blew my mind.
That animation.
Yeah, pretty much.
My fiance Terry Parr from Shonuff Studios, you may or may not know him, but that solidified, I already love him already, but it really solidified our relationship when he said, I'm going to have to watch this with you. Soulmate.
Yeah. I was watching it before I went on shift at work, and I just started crying. I was like, oh god, I'm crying over Sailor Moon. I've become that person.
Well, no, and that's okay, because you know what? Geeks, nerds, otaku, all of us, the thing that bonds us all together is that we're really passionate about something that, maybe not everybody is passionate about. Something, it's usually a fictional character or maybe even a talking car or something. Who cares? But, it made us feel something. So I think that's a connection, and I think we shouldn't be ashamed of that.
So I got a question, actually, for you guys to feel for this. Because I did get into the original anime series. I had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to watch it in the States.
Right.
But what's going to be different from the original anime to what we're going to see this time around?
Well, let me tell you. Because Naoko-sama's original artwork is extremely stylized Bishoujo artwork, so unique at the time that it basically, she wasn't the one that started it, but she helped kickstart the Bishoujo, entire genre. Her artwork is very unique, and it was difficult, especially in the 90s without CGI, easily readily available CGI and whatnot, to properly animate her stylized artwork onto the screen. So they did have to make it a little bit easier. So they rounded the eyes a little bit more. They simplified things. And like you were saying earlier, they made the brooches and stuff more simple because it was easier to animate by hand.
Yeah, but now we get to have all those details back. All of those little tiny minute details that you all remember seeing, they're all back.
All those little things that everybody else thinks is bullshit, but means so much to us. And they took that into consideration. And the coolest thing is that originally they were only going to do the simulcast on Nico Nico worldwide, but then Hulu got in on it, and so did Crunchyroll, which, by the way, wearing my Crunchyroll bracelets from Akon. Thank you, Crunchyroll. I love you.
Okay, so
give me free stuff. Just
so
kidding.
Another question, because I try to keep this train on the track here. How many episodes are they talking for this, or have we even gotten an announcement for that? Is it going to be an ongoing series? How long do I get to enjoy this?
24 episodes have been confirmed so far. They may or may not do more, but they're trying to follow it more closely to the manga storyline, so that would make sense. So they're going to be basically doing the Dark Moon series, and they go to the Black Moon series, and they go to the Dream series and the Star series. So apparently they're going to be doing that every week on for some prescriptions for like Crunchyroll, and then every other week for other subscriptions for Crunchyroll, Hulu, and stuff like that. So it just depends. Some people will be able to get to see it simulcast, some it's that week, and some it's the week after. So for the rest of the summer up and through September, I believe.
Okay, as a fan of the show, and I'm actually okay with saying I like Sailor Moon, I like the show, and I've reviewed figures for them.
It's a good show.
And I really don't give a shit what you think. But anyway, what are you guys, like you guys are my Sailor Moon experts who I brought in here,
Right.
what are y'all expecting from this new series? What are y'all most looking forward to is what I want to know.
Mostly bitch crying from everybody all over the planet.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
A lot of bitch crying. There's already been bitch crying, like on Instagram. On
Wait, about
Tumblr.
what?
There are some people that don't like the original art style in the manga, and they're like, I don't want to see it. It looks stupid. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're kidding me.
Oh, wait, no, what is that? What is that? Hold on, does anybody hear that tiny little violin?
No,
guys
wait,
remember that one
honey, she's Michiru. She plays the violin.
Oh, there you go.
It's, no, of course, it's a small violin. It's very small.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, it's very small.
You guys remember that one guy
And a
who was
piano
like a
and some
YouTube
lemons.
sensation who was like, leave Britney alone? I'm pretty sure he's going to come up and be like, leave Britney alone!
And I'd be totally behind that.
Is there anything from the original anime that's being brought into this one, like voice acting or anything? I was just curious. Is there?
Yes, there is. Actually, most of the original voice actors have come back because,
Nuh-uh.
yeah, they're such good actors that even 20 years later,
No way.
they can still reprise they're just that good and dedicated and I think it's so cool that they got the original, most of the original voice actors. I cannot remember the lady's name all of a sudden, who does Usagi Tsukino's voices, Serena over here, but she's just really great, and it's exciting to see all that.
Also, something else with the anime, they are going to be using the Japanese names. So we won't have Serena and Amy. Well, Amy technically is still the same, and Ray is still the same.
No offense, but finally.
That's going to confuse me for a little bit, because I always get confused with the Japanese names, because I know all the American names. But
The reason why I like a lot of the original Japanese names and everything is if you actually read the manga and then go through not just the names of the Sailor Senshi, but like the names of things that they use, the bad guys, everything like that, it's all related to something else, something from Roman or Greek mythology, something from planets. The lady is a freaking genius and just a great storyteller, honestly. And actually I have a special, just a little special thing. We're going to do a quick live toy review.
What?
I know, because
Product placement.
I know, because the Collected over in the TCU area, they're really awesome. They let me do like sketch clubs and stuff there. They got me these two, and I was going to wait to open them on the air, but I couldn't wait. So I'm going to let her pull them out of the box. Because that's what these two characters like to do, is pull things in and out of boxes.
It's an unboxing
repeatedly.
video.
Yep.
So which one do we get?
we got Sailor Moon.
Sailor!
Here we go. There's her head,
Going in a tiny, not a good day.
and her
Tiny,
body's
tiny,
swimming,
yo.
and her legs, and her stand, and
You get a cat.
Luna.
You got tiny, tiny Luna, which
All right, just
And little
with a stand.
can
Luna has a stand.
Can I open that and just like, can I open it? Give me.
If you want to open it, yeah.
Give me.
Just be very,
All right,
very careful.
Y'all
We got one
y'all
more.
talk amongst yourselves.
We got one more.
What do we have?
Oh, these are like blind packs.
They are blind boxes.
Oh.
We have Tuxedo Mask.
Or tuxedo common, which is the Japanese word for mask, like Kamen Rider.
And there's
How about
look,
that?
It even has a little rose. And his cape, and his top hat, and his stand. I'm more excited about the cape and the rose and the top hat.
I love that they come with these little stands. These DJ Charest style figures are expertly sculpted, expertly painted, and thank you, Brent and Ron from The Collected, for getting these in. Because I know that you guys weren't originally getting a lot of anime stuff, but then like for the last year, us and a bunch of other people have been asking for it, so thank you. And can we all just say it together?
Thank
you. no
I love when she starts singing. Okay, I have put it together. Wait,
Oh,
As you
put 'em
drop
together.
the stand.
it's just a stand.
Oh, so kawaii. What's a cushy?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Chris, can you, there we go.
Moe, so cute.
And since he's put together Sailor Moon, I'll put together her husbando.
Oh, it's so cute. Sailor Moon's my little
Oh,
waifu
It's
when she's
adorable.
not crying like a little
Does this
bitch.
go in here?
But you know what? She is the only main character that is allowed to cry like a little bitch, and I don't want to hit her.
I know.
Like,
Isn't that
she's
weird?
the only one.
It's totally weird. Like, would you want? I mean, most people wouldn't want a crybaby like protecting them.
I can't get the
But the
stand
strange
part
thing
yet.
is when it really counts. When it really counts,
She's there.
she will stab herself in the chest and pull out her crystal soul, just for you. So we got tuxedo mask here. We got like the cape. I love the cape's actually
The cape
double
is-
painted.
The cape is double painted and it's shiny.
Yeah, it's got like this meta flake shiny red on the inside. Is that what it is?
Here's the back.
Goes in
And
this
then the inside's all
Absolutely
shiny.
beautiful.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
I
It's
should-
And for
really
those of
stiff.
you that don't know, also just a little super urban nerdy fact is that Sailor Moon is technically a sequel. Yes, everybody. The
Whoa.
original manga was called Sailor V, and it was just Sailor Venus before she was Venus, when she was just Sailor V, running around town in Europe solving detective crimes with her cat. Right, and Kodansha liked it so much, 1992-97 running time. Anyways, Kodansha liked it so much that they said, why don't we just do like one for every, like a bunch of them? She's like, okay, well, let's do some planetary stuff. And Naoko got together with her editor, which I forgot all of a sudden, but follow him on Twitter because he's awesome. And they just came up with just these genius storylines from just a quick little story called Sailor V, which they do reference in the anime and the manga. They play a video game that's based off of the Sailor V character, who then later on becomes Sailor Venus. Did you get them? I love that they come with these stands. Like, and I know you can't see it here, you're not going to be able to, but her tiny, tiny little gloves are so carefully
it broke.
painted with
The stand
pearlescent.
broke.
What?
The stand went pop.
That's okay. I can fix it.
A little Craggle and that'll fix that.
Luckily, I make toys, so it's okay.
But everything else stayed in place.
As nice as those are, there are a lot of these particular type of figures coming out here in the next few weeks.
SH Figure Art.
Actually, the next few months. Last one, Jupiter, is coming out. And, of course, the other Sailor Scouts, who I didn't expect to get those at all. And also, just to add on, this week I will be getting a review completed of this one here.
Venus!
Yep. Kind of waited to get this one, but I'm glad I did. She does the perfect, like, look over the glasses, disgusted look. It's pretty cool. I love that.
Man, that is trademarked from the original Sailor V comic, by the way. I love it. I wish they would make a Sailor V figure, like from Figure Arts. I think that would be really awesome.
That would be cool.
Weird thing for us to have. Look at with his top hat.
There we go. In the middle of the camera.
They should do, like, Smoochie time. I'm just saying. Right there.
Okay,
Come on.
ready?
Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, yeah.
That's so
Chibi
hot.
sex right there. I mean, sorry.
Wait, no, this
Hot
way now.
chibi
This way
action.
now. This way now.
Oh,
Up, six.
there we go.
Wait, is that how you 60? I don't know how to 69 anymore.
Oh.
I'm too old.
Like
I'm
this.
too old.
Here, he will take off the cape because the gentleman will not ruin his cape.
Okay, this might be going too
Aha!
far now. Okay.
Sorry.
They make action figures like that in Japan.
Take you
and
from behind.
They make action figures like that.
And
I'm just saying.
again, thanks to everybody who's watching right now. I know that I was promoing kind of hardcore about the Sailor Moon theme part of the segment.
You can't see it very well. Darn.
But I did pick a winner from the chat. I don't have a picture of the artwork, but I do have a beautiful portrait of Sailor Mercury that Terry Parr drew, and I'm going to be giving it away. And the person from the chat that I chose is Christy Suggs de Leon, because you're awesome, and I've seen your stuff, and I'm a fan of your stuff online too. So thank you for joining us in the chat. Really appreciate that.
Can you give me that little top hat there? I just want
Yeah,
to see something. Just give me
please.
that, give me that thing there.
Please,
Just
yeah.
give me.
What are you going to do to
Huh?
his top hat?
I'm not going to do anything. It's just a top hat, and I feel like going, hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss, my wife. Maybe my heart's on fire. If you were okay, I'm done. All right. I couldn't help it. It's a little tiny top hat.
No,
I need to find a frog to put
It's
in this
totally
thing.
okay. I understand.
There's a frog that needs to wear this and go ribbit so I can. Oh God! Hey, actually, it fits. The chibi heads are so big, it actually works. You know, actually now that she does that, they have announced like they're
gotta
going to
do
do
that
all five of the main Sailor Scouts. They're
Yes.
going to do
All the
the
outer
other
senshi.
3. No tuxedo mask from Figure Arts.
Really?
They're still thinking. Actually, what they're gonna do, what they're in the talks of doing is instead of, they may or may not do a movable version, but they are in the talks of doing a zero version.
No.
Well, I mean, and that would be okay, but I really think that Tuxedo Mask
That's not
deserves
okay.
its own action figure.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a pretty great, especially if he was Tsukikaji known Knight, the
So
Moonlight
just-
Knight. That would be awesome.
Just saying, figure arts, look it up. Give us some.
We need to make our doll.
I mean, come on. Yeah, I
Yeah,
buy
I'm
enough
with you.
stuff from these guys anyway. Oh, and I do have some good news, though. Speaking of figure arts, just a
Yes.
little segue into this.
Figure.
Now, I'm a completionist. I collect a lot of action figures. Tomorrow, the last Mighty Morphin Power Ranger figure I need to have a complete team goes up for pre-order. Yes, the female version of the Yellow Ranger, exclusive to the American market. And, of course, I'll have a review of that as soon as it comes up. I'm
Sweet.
excited to finally finish off a damn team. Okay?
I
It's been a long
understand.
road.
You need a full
God.
Sentai team. I understand.
The Go-Kaijers were hard enough. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, they were.
Sorry, that was just me. So,
Anyways, I just want to thank everybody for letting me come on here and do like the Sailor Moon segment. It was really a lot of fun. I'm so happy to be doing like quick casual cosplay with Korei here as Michiru,
As your cousin.
as my cousin.
Which, by the way, that's
Haruka.
not. From what I understand, that's not going to be a thing if they're actually not going to be cousins. Now they're going to
Yes.
go with the original.
Hopefully, because in
I
the
know.
manga,
Oh my
it's really
God.
sweet. I promise. Lots and lots of love and kissing. Maybe. Maybe if they're gonna do the one with like where Haruka kisses Sailor Moon, because that would be super hot.
well, what? I'm sorry. What? I was paying attention to the chat. The chat.
That spot channels Rob.
Fair enough.
I actually do
thanks
have-
again.
I do have an announcement to make. To the people that watch the show, we understand you have input. You have things you want to tell us. I have created a forums for you. Yes.
Yay!
There is a forums now on cinelinks.com. Feel free to go over there and join. I will post a link on our Facebook page. But I encourage, if any of you guys have anything to say, anything you want to see, something you want us to do, or a place you want us to go to the forums, log on, create. You guys in the chat room, y'all are like awesome. So I think y'all will be great on forums. But I'll be posting a link to that in the description below on the YouTube channel. And on the Facebook page, I'll make a reposting about it for the forums. Please go over there, give us some input. We want to hear what you guys have to say. So yeah, cinelinks.com. So I think we're about ready to. I got to fix the camera over here because Matt's like tall.
Oh.
I can go shorter. That's
I wish
fine.
I was
That's not
taller.
a problem.
I wish I was a baller. I wish
not
I had
like
a
we
girl.
have,
If
you
I
know.
did, I would call her.
It's not like we have.
Ah,
You got a girl.
It's
Now I
funny
got
you
a
say
girl.
that.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know what I'm allowed to do here.
You can do what you want.
I can get taller. That's all good.
No, because now's the part where we actually start closing out the show. I just can't get
That's
the
right.
thing right over there.
Get over here.
Anyway, so
wait,
thank you everybody in the chat room for joining us this week for another episode 20.
She's mine.
My hello.
The next few weeks are going to be a little weird because we've got some cons to cover. We've got SGC next weekend.
That's right. July 11th. It's going to be going on over at the Sheraton Hotel. So we're going to be there. You're
And
going to
then
be there. Check us out.
And then the week after that, we have
QuakeCon!
And honestly, we love you guys. But Thursday night they have the mixer that has an open bar, and we love you guys, but we love free alcohol more.
These guys.
So yeah, we'll be there.
I like driving safely.
And I am so glad you drive. God, I'm glad he drives because I get drunk as hell. I mean,
Designated driver.
That's
there
right.
we go. So yeah, that'll be coming up in the next few weeks. So Thursday won't be sure. However, Friday we will have a show from the BYOC at QuakeCon.
No
so if you
way.
guys are there, please come down and check us out. We're going to be right on the floor, possibly right by the knock where they put a slasher.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll be talking to people at QuakeCon. Come by and see us. And we've just got a big week. Also, shout out to our boys over at the North Texas Comic Book Show. They have a show on the weekend of QuakeCon. Normally we have a table there and we love seeing you guys, but unfortunately we don't have the resources to have a table and sit there. We might drop by, but overall we're going to be over at QuakeCon. And we will catch our friends over at North Texas Comic Book Show the next time around. We will have a table and we'll see you guys there.
That's right. So we have a jam-packed next couple of weeks.
Woo, boy.
So check us out. We're going to be posting a whole lot of stuff on the YouTube page at youtube.com/theUntitledSCNS. And also you can always check anything of ours on facebook.com/SCNS Live. So like them while you're there, and then you can also subscribe them. Why not? And then check out some Shonuff Studios.
And their link is going to be
yes.
down there too, so there's no excuse not to go down there and click on Shonuff Studios. Check out their artwork. These guys are going to be doing some big stuff coming up here soon.
And as always, check out Cinelinks.com and the Father Gamer Podcast.
Oh, we have to mention that as well.
That's right.
Our buddy, Eric Gibbs, the Father Gamer, we enjoy his work. We love some of the interviews he does. Has encountered some problems. To continue doing his product, he needs our help. So I'm going to put a link down. He has put up a GoFundMe. If you have something you can help him out with, please help the brother out, because he's our friend. We want him to keep doing what he does. Please go to the GoFundMe and help the Father Gamer. Like I said, that link will be right down there. And we hope to see him turning out some new podcasts here very soon. But I guess that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to Eric, by the way.
That's right.
Yes.
So till next time, guys, we will see you next week, not the week after. But until then, keep on nerding.